We live. Make sure my audio works. Make sure my audio is working.
If you've come to fight, then fight.
Okay.
Getting cold feet?
I can hear myself. We live. Cool. Cool. Cool beans.
If you've come to fight, then fight.
Okay, what was I looking at though? I was seeing. I love that this works now. It's a little silly, but I love that this works. Whoops. We're supposed to do yeah, that's a little silly. Can't say that I was expecting him to buffer combo damage. I don't know that that was something I was expecting to happen. So what are the big changes? I guess that's the real question, is what are the big changes? You haven't seen the patch notes? 1 second. For whatever reason, when I stream on PlayStation, it's like display chat, and then it doesn't actually let me see the chat. So, let me see if I can find the link to the patch notes. See if I can put him in the chat. Da 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 da.
If you've come to fight,
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Copy link. There. Patch notes are in the chat now. I'm doing okay, you know. Getting over being sick, so if my throat sounds a little scratchy, that's why. There's a couple big changes to her. The main one, to be honest, is this. So what we saw early was that you could link this into level 2. I'm terrible at it because I haven't had to practice it yet. Hello. So this doesn't look like a huge change, but it actually buffs her damage kind of considerably. It's actually a little absurd. So before, you would, if you blocked the DP, this would be the route that you did towards heavy kick. And you get, like, you know, 55-12 or 75-12 if you cancel into level 3. Now, this is the route that you do. So you get like 250 extra damage, which isn't nothing. So if you have CA that just does 8,000 damage, just for free, just 80% combo, it really is. I found something that was like extremely spacing specific too, that does a little bit more. So if you're able to hit the tip of that, you can actually get a juggle. So this is, again, this is really spacing specific. Let's see if I remember how this goes. Yeah, I'm not sure why they buffed her damage. The stance, yeah, so I don't know if anybody knows what he's talking about. So the nerf here is that against DI now, whoops. Oh my goodness. How about I just... That breaks armor now, and you're +2. So before you were plus 14 and you could link towards heavy kick, and it was actually kind of absurd. Yeah, I mean, you were able to get like, well, the reason they changed it, right, is you got stupid amounts of damage. I've got old videos on my channel that show that off, like shorts. I think maybe one of them is kind of clickbaity. It's like, you should do this instead of DI or whatever, but it's just the idea of if you see him DI, you should have reacted with scoot him, because you got like 350 gray damage plus whatever gray damage your meaty did, so you'd end up with like an extra 1,000 damage. Unscaled, because it'd just be gray damage. Yeah, they also nerfed the Oki off of Scootum, so you're plus 18 before you were plus 20. Before you were plus 20, now you're only plus 18. So what that means is before... Well, let me actually get to a plus 20 knockdown. So this is plus 20. So before the Oki looked like this. Whoops. You would do drive rush, stand medium punch, and it would hit on the last active frame, and it'd be plus 9, so you could link into back heavy punch, and it was a lot. But now you're only plus 18, so if you do drive rush, stand medium punch, you're only plus 7. So like, you still get a decent combo if they're like trying to jump, right? Like, so like, you still get a decent combo if they try to jump this. Right. I mean, that's still nothing to laugh about. And then if they try to mash, you're gonna get the same combo you'd get before. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I've been doing a level 1 playthrough of Elden Ring, so I haven't played this game in a long time. Well, not a long time, but not a lot. Right, so you still get a decent combo if, excuse me, if they mash. To me, the real nerf actually is that, because I'd be fine with if the combo just wasn't the same, but the real nerf is that used to be in range for command grab. So it used to be the case that if I did drive rush, stand medium punch, I could do, you could do command grab right away there, and it would work, but it doesn't anymore. However, it still does on big characters. So there are certain characters, Maurice is one of them, where they have a bigger throw box. So that means you can throw them from further away. Basically, it's big characters, her, Geef, Honda. And that's actually pretty good, because it used to be the case where it's probably actually a little bit better against these characters, where it used to be the case that you're actually a little 2+, but now if I go for command grab here, and they mash, whoops, that meant to be block reversal, where it used to be the case, where if they mashed, it would counter hit your command grab, but now the armor actually goes through it. So against characters that are still in command grab range, I actually think it might be about the same. Combo's a little bit worse, but command grab's a little bit safer, like they can't mash or tech out of it. Well, actually, opponent tries to crouch light punch, drive 5 HP, which... Opponent tries to crouch light punch on the drive rush 5 HP, which doesn't hit anymore. You can instead of 5 HP do 5 HP in the opponent's count. Yeah, that was Big Bird posted that on Twitter, right? Excuse me, X. He posted it on X. Yeah, so what he's talking about is this used to be a thing. I never really liked drive rush 5 HP here because it always got sponked by DI. So I never really went for this because there's just too many people that like to, sit on their controller and lick the buttons and do DI. Oh, that's because that was taking, okay. There's just too many people that love to do wake up DI, at least at earlier ranks. So I kind of got out of the habit of doing this because it just didn't work very well. But a lot of people did like this, and it beat mashing before, and it doesn't anymore. But again, there's counterplay, so it feels a little more, feels a little more honest, I guess. Is this charge heavy kick or is this... No, I don't know. Maybe it's just against Marisa. Maybe your crouch jab is good. I don't know. I mean, you can still lock them down with drive rush medium punch. Like, you can still do that. And you're +4, so it's not like it's a bad option. But definitely we're a little worse off there. The other big nerf that we got is the Oki on level 3. This used to be like plus, what, 20? 22 or something? I don't know. It's only plus 14 now. So you used to be able to set up like a checkmate situation with DI here. That was really hard for people to get out of. Now they can just jump. So like if somebody was burnt out and didn't have meter, that would have checkmated them. You also could do this. You also could do drive rush crouch medium punch. And that was tight. And now that'll not fare any better. Now it'll lose to that. So I have to figure out something here too. I miss trades now, which is interesting. So that's plus 10. All that whiffs. Something like that, maybe. Drive rush jab. I think this will be okay, though. Honestly. Because personally, I did DI here way too much. Also, I want to put this out there. If you're below, like, Diamond, no one's going to read the patch notes. Like, barely anybody. Like, you will still get away with this all of the time. I remember that when Abigail lost his command grab Oki off of his critical art in SF5, people would still like wake up backdash and jump because they're scared of it, but you literally weren't even in range to do it and they'd still try to avoid it. So people don't read patch notes. I don't think anything changed with the DI combo. I was looking at that with towards heavy kick TC, but I didn't find anything. I think it's still just going to be best to do this. Although I used to end that in command grab and I probably won't anymore. I will say that. Like, I used to always do this. Whoops. I used to always do command grab at the end here. Terrible day to be timing one. I mean, you still try it, you know? You can usually tell, like, when people don't know frame data. Like, you're just playing them and you're like, oh, you don't know the frame data. Okay. I'm just going to abuse stuff. But like I said, I'm not really sure what to do on that plus 14 after level 3 anymore. I think I ever blocking, don't I? Yeah, that was stupid. Not really sure what to do here. Like, you tell people be mashing all the time. Yeah, this wasn't a whole lot to cover. I mean, I was doing the whole Oki thing for every character, and I'll probably start that back up again. But I was kind of just waiting for the season 2 to get here. I just don't know what else you're supposed to do here. You're not really in range for this, huh? Something I wanted to see. Something I wanted to check or practice. Something I wanted to practice or look at was reacting to wake up drive parry. Yeah, I'm gonna look at I'm definitely going to look at Akuma today. And I definitely plan on putting something out. I might even do a couple videos tomorrow. But I wanted to practice. I wanted to do something like this, where you're like, okay, here. Oh my goodness, was that a punish? I don't think the Gladius scaling is going to matter, like, at all, to be honest with you, because it's only OD Gladius. So this scales to 60% now. So this combo used to do a lot more damage. But I really don't think it matters. Actually, I don't even think that combo's affected, right? Because you've already hit the scaling. So if I try to do OD Gladius level 2, you see that jumps to max scaling right away? So that does... I really don't think this will matter at all. Because most of the time when you're doing this, it's off of a long enough combo that the scaling's kicking in anyway. It's like maybe it mattered there. I couldn't really tell you. But they usually added 1200, right? So I think it was always 1200 after this combo. So yeah, it doesn't change anything in combos. Yeah, thanks for the kind words, man. Always happy to help. Sorry, I've got my phone like to the side of me to look at chat because I don't have a very good stream setup, so that's why I'm like leaning away from my microphone if it gets quiet. But no, it's I'm glad to be streaming, glad to be playing this game again. I've been doing a lot of other stuff, so the other one of the other changes she got, let me just talk about that real quick, is this is now +7, which is pretty useless because you don't use this a whole lot, but it's nice because before all you got was this, which felt really dumb because it's like this is really weak against DI. It's 26 frame startup. It's this big heavy punch, and she got nothing for landing it. So now you get this. You know, you in like OD or something. Oh my goodness. Why can't I get a quarter circle back? There we go. You know, you get a lot more reward for it now, which is nice. Something that's kind of a funny little effect of that is that if you do drive rush charged heavy punch and it lands counter hit on the second active frame, which is a very specific situation. But basically what that means is if you do it when you're +37 on a knockdown, like you are here, this is +37. If I don't have her do that, you can see that. This will be +37. So if you do it off of like this knockdown or any other knockdown that leaves you at that frame advantage, and they mash, you can combo into towards heavy kick. And that does a buttload of damage. That's like 150 more damage than that combo, than the route used to do there. Just because of the buff. I mean, it really doesn't matter, I guess, because like, I mean, when's the Elden Ring stream? I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe I'll just stream the DLC. Right now I'm I was at Malakath and I finally killed him. I had to learn that. That was annoying. I've never liked that fight just because I was like, I don't know, always felt stupid. He's like doing backflips and crap. It just felt so bad. But I got good and I beat him. Not even sure. I think that's probably better than going to level, like, into level 2. That wouldn't kill if I went into level 2 there. No, not even close. That's 64. Is this the same Oki now? Is this +18? I feel like this was +18. Is that the same Oki as Command Grab now? +17. So Command Grab's still a little better. But now I'm then I was stuck on Gideon for it was only a couple days, but that fight just was so annoying. Because you feel like you have no control. It's like, oh, he just decided not to do stupid attacks and let me beat him, you know. But now I'm on Godfrey, First Elden Lord. And I can pretty much script the first bit of that fight, but Horalu's a little bit harder. Anyway, back to Marisa changes. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like there's one big buff that I feel like she got, actually, that I do want to look at. Which is this her heavy kick. You have a sense for how wake drive reversal is compared to other wake up positions. I haven't even looked at it at all, to be honest with you. We should look at that in a second. I've been so busy looking at the combo stuff. We'll pull it up. But this heavy kick, oh my gosh. I mean, if I push this at the same time as his 2MK, I just win. Like, assuming I'm not, like, you know, stupidly close. Because they reduced the hurt box on this thing. I mean, I feel like that's going to be the same thing for Ken, too, right? So I think, like, this makes some of her crappier matchups feel a little bit better. Maybe. I think it's this one. Nope, that's jump. This must be it. So, like, I think we're going to be able to fish with this a little bit. Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. And I think we get, like, stuff like this or whatever. I don't know. But I don't know what the perfect route is there. There's stuff like that. I kind of want to see what Wake Up Drive Reversal looks like against her. I'm assuming there's just an option for it. Of course there isn't. You think if you're going to patch this into the game... Like, there's even space for it. Like, literally, I could just put drive reversal there. On recovery, okay. It's just part of the menu there. That's sort of what I thought was going to happen. So, I think this might suck now. I mean, we'll see if people can... Is that a decent punish? 25%. Eh. I mean, right. I think this is going to be like DI, to be honest with you, in the sense of you're going to want to do it in response to, like, when you see something that you know isn't safe. Like, let me look at something. I thought I had. No? Okay. Whoops. No. I don't know if it's lessened. It looks like they universalized it. I thought they were going to reduce it because when I first... We'll look at it. I want to look at this real quick first. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he went nowhere. Did you see that? It looks like it. It definitely looks like it. My guess is it probably only applies to the wake-up version, though. Da-da-da-da-da. I always forget where this is because I never really... On block. Helps if you have him block. It's like, I still sort of slide there. But yeah, it looks like they made it push back quite a bit less. Which I think is fair. It might not even end up being, like, quote-unquote safer than it used to be. But my initial thought when I first thought about it was that you would end up with stuff like this, where you'd have, like, I don't know, Ed or some stupid thing, where he'd, like, forward throw you in the corner, and then he'd, like, wake up shimmy. Well, that might not even work for him, but he'd do something like this. Okay. But he'd, like, shimmy, and then it'd be, like, you'd be safe against it, and that felt kind of stupid. So, I don't know. Is this even good against throw loops? I guess that's the other question. Is, like, is this actually even good against throw loops? Who has a stupid throw loop? Luke. Luke has a stupid throw loop. Is this even good against throw loops? Because that's what it feels like they put this in the game for, right? I mean, it feels like they wanted you to do this. And it beats throw, right? Let me turn this off for her. Let me turn this off. But like, I mean, that's what it feels like, right? It feels like, let me turn this off. Feels like they want you to do this because you're like, oh, I don't want him to throw at me to death. But like, you're gonna get smoked for that, right? I mean, I guess something I do want to see is like, I mean, that looks like maybe, I mean, that feels good. That feels like we'll always have a, I mean, I'm doing that from like max range of this. So that at least feels like you should pretty much always get that jab punish. Okay. I think quads is what you're going to want to do there, huh? Feels like. I don't know. I'll have to play around with doing it, doing wake up drive reversal as Marisa. Because like I said, I think it's just going to be more of like a, can you get a crouch light punch, jab, punish counter, medium punch, medium punch? Definitely not for max range. Be happy to be proven wrong. Ooh, it does work. Okay. Come on. See. So it feels like if you're too far away, maybe not. But if they do it close, for sure. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Shut up. You're gonna hate this character. Although I do think a big part of the reason I hate this character is just because he's so freaking good. Okay. I wanted to see something. No, I don't want her to use the same color. Sick. Okay. I want to see to what it like. Won't want to do that. Yeah, they want her anti-airs to be weak. I mean, they want her anti-airs to be weak. Yeah, that's reactable. Like, super reactable. So, I'm not paying attention. But, feels like this Oki might be a little bit dead. I mean, now I'm just being lazy. You can do it pretty late. Although, that being said, I mean, I'm reacting late here. So, like, this actually might not be completely dead. Because if they react late, they get DI, which you blow him up for, so maybe. What are you saying? You're hoping for changes level to hitting airborne characters more easily? Yeah, I learned very quickly this is not a good anti-air. Like, I mean, it's good in the sense that, like, if it's the proper arc, it's never going to lose. But just people, I mean, just whiffs. But no, they definitely want her anti-airs to be weak. Yeah, I don't know if it was. I feel like it's just like you do this late if, you know. But when you have a character that has a ground move that's this good, which Gladius is, like, honestly, I'm just glad this thing didn't get nerfed, because I kind of thought it was going to get nerfed. And in some ways it got buffed, in the sense of it's they changed the input buffer window for quarter circle moves from 11 frames to 9 frames. So it should be easier to get walk forward Gladius without getting DP. So it's even easier to do the move now. But I think it is the best move in the game. I honestly, I really do. Like, I think it... I mean, you tell me what character would not be better with this move. Like, if... I mean, honestly, it's certainly the most centralizing move in the game. Like, I don't think there's another move, like, I mean, this thing's iconic. Like, I mean, it's like Sonic Boom, you know what I mean? Like, if she didn't have it, she would just be awful. But because she has this thing, I don't think it flew under the radar. I think they want it, like, I think this is how they want her to be, you know? I think they want her to just, you know, be for big dumb muscle heads. Like, that's what they're looking for, you know? I'm actually kind of happy with the ways they nerfed her, because I think that they sort of normalized her command grab Oki. She was really the only character in the game that got a good knockdown here. And again, if people still try to, like, if people are trying to jump, like, you can still lock them down. You absolutely can still lock them down with stand medium punch. You don't really get pressure afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really get anything. Whoops, not. And this will get beat too, because this move had extra recovery on whiff, right? Yeah. But at least they're not reacting to stand medium punch. Yeah, so what that was, that's a nerf. We looked at that a little earlier. So what that means, whoops, is that breaks armor now. So that used to be plus 14, and you could link towards heavy kick into OD quad, and you could get like 6,000 damage, and it was probably a little too strong. Now you're plus 2. Although you're plus 4 on punish counter, so that's interesting. Although this will never hit punish counter, so it doesn't really matter. Used to panic and command grab anyway. That's something that I actually want to look at, is can you just command grab here? Because I think you probably still can do that. Whoops. I turned off DI. I don't want to turn off DI. No, see, so that's sort of what I was talking. This is what I don't like, is they can just hold up there. Now, yes, you can get a mix-up. But basically what they did is they made it the same situation as if you armored anything else with it. Okay? So that's basically what they did. They basically made it the same as if you did that. Right? It's now like the exact same situation. Whoops. I turned off the wrong thing. Ooh. Nice doing that. Right? Where that's +3 and they have to guess whether you're going to grab them or go for the, light confirm. But it's actually worse because you're, like you're +2 instead of +3 after a punish counter. So, yeah, I mean, again, it's still as, like, it'll still beat DI. Like, you can still do it to beat DI in all the same situations that you could use it before, right? Although, you know what? I take it back. It was +14, but you actually couldn't. I'm actually talking out of my butt a little bit. You couldn't. You couldn't link it into towards heavy kick. It didn't matter because you could link it into back heavy punch, but you couldn't link it into towards heavy kick because that would come out. So you actually had to do this. Yeah. Well, it's still going to be as good in Burnout in the sense of, like, it'll still beat DI. You know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't beat DI anymore. It still does. But, it still beats DI, but it doesn't beat DI the same way. Like, you don't get nearly the damage off of it that you used to. Is that autocorrect there or no? Should armor through drive reversal? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bummed that the charge heavies seem to be very reactable. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's more in line with what other characters have, Scooping back heavy punch combo is so satisfying. Yeah, I mean, yes. But again, the thing is, and I've got some older videos on my channel or shorts or whatever that show it off, but you would just get a ton of extra damage that was completely unscaled. So if you did like this, that's 600 damage of gray damage, and then this would do 350, so you'd get like an extra 1,000 damage of just unscaled, white health. Mainly, I think they just didn't like that it was always the thing you wanted to do. Like, you never were gonna, you shouldn't have ever done this before, and now you actually can. So I think they just were like, you know what, we really want DI to be what you do there. We don't want Marisa to have something special that she should do and nobody else has the option. So I sort of get it, but I'm definitely not happy about it, but I understand it. What else? I don't know. I feel like her Oki's gonna be... I feel like this wake up drive reversal is gonna make her Oki quite a bit worse. At least in the sense of... But I don't know, like, we'll see. We'll see, because yeah, you can react to this. I guarantee you most people won't. But let me just set these to normal. Yeah, I was really curious. Like, the way they nerfed it was interesting. They just put scaling on everything. I was a little surprised they didn't nerf DJ's drive rush, like a little bit. Not like super surprised. Oh, that was the other thing. Didn't it say that they added like a... Did it say something about like extending the hurt box on drive rush? I thought I read that. I wanted to check that out. I wanted to see if it was easier to check any of these. Yeah, they added scaling to Blanca's Dallas too. They also changed his OD ball, right? I saw somebody say it's still plus if you're crouching. We'll look at that maybe. Drive reversal. Drive rush adjustment. Expanded the attack and throw hurt boxes of the parry drive rush so that they're no longer smaller than the ones for a drive parry. So I have no idea what that means. Okay, so does that mean it's easier to check? Does that mean it's easier to check? Let's see. My guess is no. Or not. Yeah, no. Yeah. Maybe? I don't think so. Like, maybe, but I think this is still going to be pretty hard to do. At least on some stuff. Not on others, obviously. But yeah. Now, again, there was something I was going to look at before, and then I stopped. Was this idea of, like, okay, let's stop you doing that. It was like, in a spot like this, right? If they go for wake up parry, how easy is it for you to react? How easy is it for you to, like, react to the parry and punish him for it? Right, so if I set him to do, like, one where he just does nothing, and then one where he does drive parry, how easy is it for me to DI in the... Okay, so that was late. So if you're slow at reacting to stuff like I am, probably not super feasible. But if you're like Punk, you'll probably do this all the time. I mean, I'm good at not reacting when they, you know, don't do it. Yeah, there was like a couple frames late. I think if you practice that, you could probably get it down. And people that have really good reactions are just going to eat. That's what it feels like. But that feels okay. I don't know. Like I said, a little annoyed. I mean, not even annoyed, but just kind of... That's not safe. I think it's 19 frames, 3 frames of possible reaction. Well, yeah, so it's 45 frames of parry if you tap it, and 26 frames of DI, so yeah, that's 19 frames to react. I mean, 19 frame hit confirms are fine, right? Like, I think this is 19 frames, and you can hit confirm that. So, like, I mean, again, in SF5, people were single hit confirming, like, 14 frame windows on crouch medium kicks. Okay, 15. You know, 16 was like... 15 was like what the pros were doing. OMG! It is. It is, in fact. Hey, Shep. So, again, in SF5, people were hit confirming like 15, 16 frame stuff. I was never good at it. 17 was sort of where I was at. Like, I could never hit confirm Abigail's low forward. That was like a thing that high-level Abigails would do. You'd stick out crouch medium kick and you'd confirm into EX Abigail punches. Yeah, I mean, again, it depends. On like single button stuff, it's a little easier because there's no motion involved. Like, Momochi would, you're going to think I'm nuts, but I swear Momochi would hit confirm Luke stand medium punch target combo in SF5, and that was 13 frames, I think. So some people are ridiculous. And of course, Momochi and, you know, people like that, and him and Punk are really known for reactions. So, like, I think Punk will DI that crap all the time, and people will just start holding parry and being like, no, bitch, throw me. You know? Ooh, I shouldn't cuss. Shouldn't cuss. Trying to get hired. Trying to get teaching jobs. Shouldn't cuss on the internet. Might have to change my channel name, too. It really is kind of ridiculous. I don't know, but... Would y'all leave if I just wanted to check out Akuma a little bit? I haven't touched Akuma. I haven't looked at any of his colors or anything. I like red. Okay, because I've played Marisa and Abigail, every time I pick a character that's not super, super slow, I feel like I'm flying. I feel like I'm absolutely flying across the screen. Medium kick, heavy kick. That didn't combo, did it? That did. This does not look like a combo. Towards heavy punch. Okay. Target combos. Don't drop. Oh my god, I dropped it. Yeah, he does feel really fast. We'll see if Marisa destroys him. I don't know. I mean, I know, like, health-wise, you're going to two-touch him off of everything. Jeez, chat, slow down. I can't even see my combos. I'm kidding. Crouch, medium kick, fireball. Yeah, I know, right? This looks like it should be a reset. This looks like an overhead. Clearly it isn't. Does that combo at max range? Yep. Crouch, medium punch. It's like, is this Rekka thing like confirmable? Hit. Maybe. Medium punch, heavy DP. DI. That looks confirmable. Into heavy Tatsu. Could have swirled as a quarter circle back. This is a juggle, right? This is a juggle or a cancel. I don't feel like checking. Juggle. Okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to cancel it. That would be why it's not working. There we go. Ugh. Jump heavy punch. Okay. Oh my gosh. I never want to do 3 lights there. Crouch, medium punch, heavy Tatsu. Yeah, does he? Heavy kick, which is 2 hits. Medium kick. Light Tatsu sweep. Oh my gosh, I just autopiloted the DP there. I've never played Akuma in my life, and I'm just like, surely DP is what I should do here. Juggles into sweep just feel weird. Back heavy kick, okay. This was like his V-skill kick. This was like his V-skill plus kick. I feel like dashes just aren't that good in this game. What's his drive rush look like? That doesn't look that good. This looks extremely checkable. Call me crazy. Doesn't really look like he gets much off that either. Whoops. Okay, so I have to like slightly hold it. Oh, I just sort of assumed DP was what I was doing there. Into Tatsu. I'm assuming he has like some stupid juggles. OD, what's... Oh, OD demon flip. Kick. ODDP. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. That's what it feels like, maybe. Okay. Tatsu. Why am I having such a hard time conceptualizing this in my head? And then he just juggles on the ground. Okay, that's weird. Oh my gosh. I like keep expect. I don't know why, but this feels like I shouldn't. Okay. You have time. There we go. That's cool. Crouch jab into stand medium. Why doesn't Marisa get that? Huh? Why doesn't Marisa get crouch jab counter hit into stand medium? Why do I need punish counter? Oh, and it's actually has like kind of some recovery too, so you actually can kind of hit confirm it. That's not kicks. Now I was expecting that to do what the air Tatsu did. And like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm being exposed here. Exposing my own terrible... So you can do first hit punish counter. Into crouch heavy punch. Into that? Okay, that feels stupidly... I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Jump heavy kick. I didn't even do that on purpose. I was just mashing. Heavy punch. Okay. Okay, I did that too early. Back heavy kick. Quarter circle forward heavy kick. So I'm doing that. Okay. I'm doing something wrong. I'm linking this. I'm supposed to cancel it or something. What am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Need to cancel? Yeah. Whoops, I didn't do the... There we go. I forgot to hit the kick. That makes sense. There we go. First try. 1 second. I got a phone call coming in. Sorry about that. Hopefully everybody didn't leave. See, a bunch of people left. That's okay. Overhead? Sure. Links out of overhead. Into stand medium kick, of course. Cancel it. Into heavy kick, crouch fierce, this, and then juggle level 3. Cancel level 3, probably. Okay. And heavy kick, okay. Face orange wrist. There's my mother, actually. She didn't know I was streaming, and she was asking about my birthday cake. My birthday's next week, and she wants to know what kind of cake I want. Not crouch heavy kick. Oh my goodness. Ooh, crouch heavy punch. What kind of cake? So we're kind of adventurous. And maybe last year, I love Trace Leche's cake. So we talked about doing a Trace Leche's cake again, but she wanted to know what I thought about making kind of like another step closer to the grave. Yeah? That's what I always tell my kids, I'm always like, hey, when I say my kids, I mean kids that I teach. I'm always like, you're growing, I'm dying, right? But she wanted to know what I thought about trying to make like a key lime pie style Trace Leche's cake. So jump air fireball. Back heavy kick. Heavy demon kick. No, I haven't. Ooh, I thought that was gonna work. That's sand heavy kick. It'll change my life. Wrong direction. That's not what I wanted to do. Never eat another regular cake for your birthday. Oh no, last year it was a couple years ago I had Trace Leche's cake. Which again, I just adore, but... Oh my goodness, stop doing Tatsu. What is wrong with me? There we go. Yeah, it gives you more diabetes. No, last year, we had this cake, and I basically ate the whole thing by myself because other people just got, they must ate something funky, and they got sick. So then I basically I was eating this cake for like a week and a half. I got sick of it. Okay, crouch light, crouch jab, stand light. Oh, this is a link. Okay. And then crouch jab again. Into crouch heavy. Crouch heavy into Tatsu. Into super. That feels like that does a lot of damage. 2200? That feels high for level 1. Is that high for level 1? I feel like it is. So Marisa can't anti-air. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, that's really just more about everybody's got to have weaknesses. Oh my goodness. Stop hitting light kick. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh. Why am I so bad at this? I'm just hitting the wrong button. Not that. Yeah, anti-airing definitely not a strength of mine either, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, Dutatsu. Do light, do punch. Oh my goodness, you think I could get this once? And then I forgot to do the super. Like, I just forgot. Didn't get the cancel, apparently. No, not DP. Oh my goodness. Yeah, F-Champ's got a lot of good stuff. If you can get over his personality, he's really helpful. Oh my goodness. You think I could do this combo, like, just once? I mean, honestly. Hopefully I'm just making y'all feel good about your execution. That's the plan. Do the super. I literally, like... That wasn't like, oh, I dropped it. Like, I literally just didn't even do the motion. There we go. Wait! Ugh. Okay, this is the run. No, it's not. Didn't do the Tatsu. Not like it didn't come out. Like, I just didn't do it. How many times I feel like you'd ever actually do this combo? I feel like you'd never actually do this combo. You have the most trouble with the last trial? We'll see. Okay, that finally worked. Okay. What kind of controller do I play on? I use the Victrix Pro, or whatever it's called. BFG Pro? I don't remember. Jump medium punch. Air super. Whoops. Drive rush. Medium kick, heavy kick. Level 2. Back heavy kick. EX Tatsu. EX DP. I have a hitbox. I started learning it in 5. And, I don't know. Then I got a PlayStation 5, and as you know, hitbox... Don't be too close for this one. Okay. I'm forgetting the combo anyway. Okay, that actually has a lot of landing recovery that I'm not expecting it to have. I just hit heavy kick, I didn't hit medium kick at all. Oh, that's a ground bounce. Okay, I didn't know what it was gonna look like. I wasn't ready for it. That's gonna whiff, yeah. He needs to be like going down a little bit. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. I was forgetting. I was thinking it was like Demon Flip Tatsu. And not like regular Tatsu. I forgot what I was doing. There we go. Cool looking combo. Okay, so we do this. And then into Odie Fireball? Okay, I don't know what this looks like. How about you hit the second one? Okay, you can act a lot faster than I feel like you can. Okay, how about I hit kicks instead of punches? So there's some sort of juggle. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it. Okay. So it doesn't look like you can hold this. This just always... Oh no, it does. Okay. So that looks like that just works. If I'm not being stupid. Whoops. I want to try this. Because I don't want to drop this because I don't know. Oh my goodness, go the right direction. Okay, you just hold that forever. Okay, it just releases on its own. And then we drive rush, crouch fierce. Into medium Tatsu. Okay. Whoops. I'll figure it out. I forgot what direction I was holding. So like this. Whoops. I missed the other button. I went the wrong way. I did quarter circle forward. I gotta think this is the last combo. One more. Okay. What does he have that they think is cooler looking than this? Oh, are you kidding me? I hit kick too soon. Forgot to do the drive rush. This combo is sick. Honestly, this type of combo that makes you want to play a character. He's like, oh, this is so cool. I skipped a step there. Hit. How about I hit kick instead of punch? Might be good. Oh my gosh. It's not even hard. Like, again, this isn't even hard. Like, you just do DP and then you do a super. All I got for the last one was all the different... We'll see. Oh my gosh. I'm doing it so late. That's only off of a juggle too, so I can't even, like... Okay. Whoops. I just totally forgot what the combo was when I was doing it. And this. Yikes. Oh my gosh. I'm doing it like... Yeah, I don't know why I'm having issues getting this DP. It's one of those things where it's frustrating because you're like, I 100% know this is a skill issue. Okay, I get what you're saying. Have to delay the light DP? No, because I'm dropping it though. Like I'm dropping it. Like, I mean, I'm missing it both ways. I totally forgot what I was doing there. Oh, you're saying do DI. So you're saying just do DI. And then this will help me know the timing of it. Okay, so it's like right when I land. Buffer it sooner. Oh my goodness. That's what I mean, like I'm doing it, I keep screwing it up both ways. I've somehow managed to... I'm not sure if it puts him in the right spot, at the right height. I don't know. At this point, like, I've gotten good enough with the rest of the combo. I say as I do kicks instead of punches. I've gotten good enough with the rest of the combo. Yeah, let him fall. Duh. I get what you're saying, but... Whoops. Yeah, I know, it's as soon as you recover. But I've somehow managed to find, like, the perfect timing where I, where sometimes I'm late and sometimes I'm early. I'm losing viewers! Hurry up, hit the combo, people are leaving. Oh my goodness. Okay, seriously, I'm gonna give this a couple more tries and then I'm just gonna skip it for now. Wonder if I can like cheat here. If I can do like... If I can just do like a drive rush and cheat. Wow. Okay. I rolled to it for some reason. How about you hit punch? How about you hit kick? How about you hit medium kick? Okay. Woo, yay, I hit it. It's amazing. First try. Into Raging Demon, sure. So they want this into that. Heavy punch, medium kick. This'll count, right? So it should just be... If I use this for light punch twice, does this count? No. Do we know if it counts? It won't, right? This first one, like if I push light punch for this last one, that should count, right? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Because I'm trying to buffer it and it doesn't feel like it. So it has to be like that, except faster. Awesome. I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna mash. Like that. Well, I know the motion. Like, that's not bad. Just jab towards short fierce, right? Like, it's not that bad. I mean, I don't think that's gonna be hard. That bad. Not on pad. You just gotta mash the crap out of Light Punch. Because that's the hard thing, is that you would think that these would buffer into it. Because like if I do a DP into level 3, you know, you buffer into it. Or like Fireball into level 3 or something. Right, the first quarter circle counts, but these Light Punches don't. So that's like the trick. You just have to hit Light Punch like 4 times. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just like mash the crap out of it. You just like mash Light Punch a bunch, and then you hit forward, you know, like that. Okay, drivers cancel that. Into Fierce, that feels like it's free. Okay, how about weed? Okay. Ugh. Oh, because I'm not doing drive rush. I'm like, why isn't it comboing? Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I hit heavy kick. Jeez. Okay. Stand medium punch. I did crouch medium punch. I was like, why didn't that combo? Oh my gosh, why do I want that to be crouch medium punch so bad? Aw, that's like probably the easiest part of the combo. Why do I want that to be crouch medium punch so badly? My brain just wants it to be crouch medium punch. I don't know why. Okay. I usually don't, because I get pretty salty. I'm not going to say never, that I like won't, but I get pretty, oh my goodness. Looks like that, right? See, I knew the demon wouldn't be hard. Oh, that gave me level 3 though, didn't it? I didn't do demon. I was like, all like, yeah, I did it. How about you do the right super, you dummy? Oh my gosh, dude, jab. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping like the easiest thing. Just dropping links. Although to be honest, like when you're first learning a character, links are the easiest thing to drop because it's just timing. Punch, not kick. I just don't feel like this is like... Okay, if you can do Fierce there, why on earth are you doing medium punch? Like, I just... Okay, I need to practice this. Yeah, that's... This is the thing I keep dropping. You have way more time, and that's what's happening, is I'm actually pushing it too early, like... Okay. Right? Okay. Heavy kick. Crouch heavy punch. Boom. Boom. Hit fierce. Boom. 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 You have such a long time to confirm this. It's actually kind of silly. I just went the complete wrong direction, so that was fun. Now I'm late. How about you hit the right button? Mm-hmm. I'm mashing quarter circle forward for some reason there. Okay, I'm waiting too long. That's not what we do. Okay, and there I got it, and I just assumed I dropped it. There we go. Die 1,000 deaths. It's cool. It's cool animation. No doubt about that. My Marisa brain's looking at it and going like, only 6,000 damage? I spent all my meter and I only got 6,000 damage? Marisa has broken my brain. I just did a 60% combo and I'm like, where the heck's the damage at? Okay, let's look at Akuma. Let's watch him get up so I can look at the colors. Let's try the purple. Let's see what the purple looks like. Okay. So, jabs 4 frames, 5 frames, 4 frames, 5 frames. He does. Looks cool. So all of his punches are 4, kicks are 5, 6 frame medium, another 6 frame medium, 7 frames, 8 frame low forward. Doesn't look that good. What's his low forward drive rush? Combos into fierce. Combo to heavy kick? No, thank goodness for small miracles. This button looks really good. Luke Part 2? Maybe? 9 frames. 13 frames. 9 frame sweep is good. I don't want him to do any of that stuff. Command normals. Back heavy kick, 12 frames. See how good of an anti-air it is? That just combos. What? I mean, what? Okay, that at least doesn't work. He can definitely drive rush here, right? Yeah, he has 9,000 health. Yeah, definitely he can drive rush there. Okay, so he just anti-airs with this. Fantastic. You can do like that. It should have been 8K. Yeah, Mariza just TODs him. That sounds fair. I mean, what the heck? Like, you just do that? Plus 37? Right in their face? This seems fair. What the heck? Okay. So this seems like maybe one of the best anti-airs in the game. Feels fast. Maybe the hitbox is terrible. I don't know. Actually, I know they made it worse. But let's see if it beats Luke's dive kick. Gianna's Luke had a dive kick. See, look, there it is. Best dive kick in the game. Okay, so it's not that good. He has to do it hella early. Yeah. 100% Akuma's always been a character with a ton of options. With every option. This was like his back heavy. I'm assuming, I mean, Shoto Crouch Fierce is always the anti-air, right? DP's invincible? All of them? Okay. So he has to do that really early, at least. So maybe it's not quite as good as I thought it was. Still really rewarding, but that's at least good to know. He has a throw loop, right? Plus 28. What's his dash? 19. So yes. Super easy throw loop. He can dash and then shimmy. He's like Ed. Wake up reversal. Normal throw. This is delay tech. Boop. Probably do like... I don't know what he would do. Let's react to it. You know that 6-frame mediums means that he's going to be like ridiculously good at punishing this too, right? He's going to do like boop. He's just going to be able to do that. Well, actually, let's look at this. What's to do with this? Does he ever do like what does he cancel and do? That's -4. That looks punishable though. But of course he can just look, that's a giant gap though. What if he charges it a little bit? Still -4. Have these -8 but further away. What about medium? So that's sort of like shades of Gladius, like medium Gladius. Except you can probably also do stuff like that. To end up plus in your face. Well, that's minus. I wasn't expecting that to be minus. What's this on block? -8. You'll definitely get going. I mean, we'll see. I need to take a look at some of the Mariza stuff now. To be honest with you. It's not irrelevant by any means. It's all still good. What are all of his moves? What's everything for? I guess that's another question. Right? Let's go command list. Fireball, which you can charge. Air Fireball, DP, sure. Tatsu, Air Tatsu. I'm not missing anything here. That's right, he can like land. Oh, that's right. What the heck does it do with the teleport? I didn't even look at the command grab. Looks cool. Who knows what it's for? I mean, he can't teleport off. He can't command grab off a back teleport. And he has to be close, huh? What's minimum startup here? It's like 30 frames. 32 frames minimum startup. This doesn't feel very good. Which, I mean, thank goodness. You can say after full screen OD charge fireball. For Oki. Okay, so don't do the command grab. I gotcha. Okay, one sec. Let me map 3. Should I map 3 kicks? 3 kicks on pad's kind of annoying. So 51 total frames. But it's not invincible or anything in this game. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. I mean, I can get used to it. It's just Empyrean's End. Elden Ring DLC preview right there. Empyrean's End. Sip of Calamity. Towards medium kick. 10 frame startup. What's it for? Driver combos plus 9. I'm assuming that means it combos into Fierce. Yep. Whoops. Something like that. Something like that. What does he get there? Heavy Tatsu works. Now we'll see. Back heavy kick. Medium, medium. Medium heavy. What's this on block? This seems like it'd be very minus. Safe. I mean, I guess you can't cancel it, so probably okay. This is definitely, I'm assuming this is hit confirmable. Okay, hit. Maybe? I have it on random, right? Okay. Maybe hit confirmable. And dive kick. Yeah, that's right. What's the absolute worst that this is on block? This is safe no matter what. Huh. How hard is it to make it plus? Plus 6. Okay, so this is good. This is actually just good, huh? And that's plus 10. Get out of here, dude. It's like, oh, by the way, I can just fireball from there. Just in case you were curious. Fun. I mean, they're always good. Okay, something I have to see. Something I have to see. I know we're looking at Akuma, but let's look at. Whoops. Eh? That seems okay. A regular jump. Do a different fireball. I mean, that's the other thing too, is like, what if it just whiffs? Like, what if I do it way too early? Like, that was still even, the frame meter said. I was thinking there, I'm plus. So that doesn't seem too bad, actually. At least for us. Let me get rid of... Let me re-record these. Okay. Light fireball. Medium fireball. Heavy fireball. Regular jump, actually, yeah, jump heavy punch is probably his best jump in right there. Immediate jump and dive kick. Let's try them one at a time. So if you're kind of just reacting at the same time as you would, so I just want to... So it catches all those. Okay, he's doing that way too early. This kind of feels like it cooks him. Anybody else feel like this just kind of cooks him? I feel like I'm anti-airing at the same time. I feel like I am. Let me get close. Let's put this in the corner. Well, we can't put it in the corner. I'd like to be closer to him. That's why I should have started with the neutral jump. But it sort of just feels like if you start the Gladius when he's at like the apex or whatever. I mean, if we can deal with this, I'm not super scared of it. I guess that's what I'm going to say. What about dash under? So like when he jumps, just try to do this. I mean, it's certainly going to be good for fireballs. I think that'll probably get clipped by regular jump. I don't know about dash under as a strategy, at least for me. I'm not saying you can't do it, but because I would want to react to just the fireball, you know. I'm gonna guess this is probably an okay response to. I was also curious if this would work, but it won't, right? Because it's not like fireball invincible. So I actually think this might be, we might be one of the only characters that has like a very good response to air fireball. And on top of that, that does like, you know, 30% of Akuma's health, so. Just charging like Gladius doesn't seem bad. Seems like it beats most of what he wants to do. I guess I should check. He'll be able to beat it with this though, right? Surely. So like, how bad is it for us if he does? And can we do this? No. So he definitely has a lot of frame advantage off of that. So, not completely free by any means, but not completely free by any means. Oh, this is only -6 anyway, huh? But it looks like he can pretty much just cancel this into Fireball and be safe. I was curious about Oki. That's usually where I like to start with characters. It's like, what does he do from lights. That doesn't work, right? Oh, that does work. Standing reset, but not that good. "15 frames, 19 frames, 18 frames, 23, 11. So those are all fast, obviously. Okay. Heavy DP, plus 29. Medium DP doesn't reach after 3, which means light won't either. Is this the one where they show that is light Tatsu where you get to sweep afterwards? So you just do like sweep there? That's not a safe jump, right? No way. Okay, good. So you back recover, it's not a safe jump. On the other hand, what do you do if he throws their fireball there? Whoops. I mean, that doesn't feel like he's really that plus, huh? Maybe. Whoops. So that hits meaty. And you can just meaty with fireball. That's 4 dash is 19, right? So we can also just forward dash here and he's still plus 23. So 12 frames-ish. So you could probably do that. Wake up, light punch. That hits meaty. We'll combo into heavy kick, which will combo into medium kick, so. Only because it's hitting. Otherwise it's 11, right? But it would still combo into itself. Or into that. But you probably just want it into itself, maybe? Or what's that, 12? Okay, that doesn't have enough active frames. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That might hit on the last active frame. Nope. Not quite long enough. That works. That works. I mean, that feels like probably... I mean, again, that's like the long combo at the end that they start you with, right? Is you something like that. I'm actually curious, though, like... So you can do that, but that doesn't look like it gives Oki at all. Because you're plus 13 there, so that doesn't really give Oki. So what's this move for? I mean, like, obviously it feels like I get what heavy's for. Because heavy's, like, safe or whatever, you know? Does it frame trap? Frame traps. You don't know you could do that? That's pretty cool. You can like frame trap with the medium version and then like counter hit combo confirm off of it. That's pretty cool. Something like that. That's interesting. But what the heck is light for? It's massively unsafe. It doesn't combo from lights. It gives a standing reset outside of throw range. What is this move for? Just canceling into level 3? I guess maybe it does damage. I didn't really pay attention to that. 1200, 1500 off of heavy DP. I guess I'm not really sure. Akuma OD Shuryu beats OD Gladius clean. You mean off of like Rashid's? Excuse me. Let's look at it. Go Shoryuken. Indeed it does. With Rashid's, there's a timing where you can like sort of partial charge. But yeah, second character in the game who we can't do this against at all. I mean, you can always do this, right? And that'll actually catch them if they DP. Now, it doesn't against the computer, because the computer is a dirty little cheater and doesn't have to actually do forward, down, down, forward. But people, this will absolutely catch with DP. Because the way that works, I don't know if I'm just explaining this for anybody that doesn't know, is this is a true block string, but you have to keep blocking. Okay, so if I grab a Marisa dummy here and have her do this, you'll see this is a true block string, right? Where like it doesn't even let me interrupt, like if I mash. But if I let go of block, I get hit. So if I were to try to like mash super or something here, I could get hit. Right. Now, of course, it all depends on how you're mashing, but that's the idea. Is that if you stand up, it'll hit you. I guess that's the real thing, is it's like if you stand up, you'll still get hit because it's a low. So that's like your way to catch DP. I'm picking a different Akuma color. But I'm just trying to figure out Oki right now. Like, what does he do? What's his, like... What's this on block? +5. Not in throw range. So plus 23. So the other thing that's nice about that is that means that he can block in time if he wants to. Can also do this. Does this just work? No, right? Does it work after 2 of them? Oh my goodness. Can I do a DP? So it works after 2 of them. Might be interesting. I don't know. We can forward dash over plus 23. Which happens to be... I mean, there's no way this is good. Akuma looks like a gnome next to Marisa. Yeah. My favorite thing is still Abigail, though. Like, Abigail just made everybody look like a baby. And then he had the command throw off his rum where he like literally tossed you up like a baby. I loved it. I miss that character so much. I know I'm probably the only person that misses that character, but I really miss that character. It's frame advantage and all this stuff. That's plus. I don't look at that. Oh, that's +1, huh? -1, -3, +3. What about Hugo? So I started in SF5, so I haven't played a lot of Hugo. I mean, you know, like I've got Fightcade and whatever, so I've like messed around a bit in 3S and a little bit in SF4, but I didn't really play those games. So I don't have like a ton of fond memories of Hugo or anything like that, but I would love to see him. For me right now, my number one character I want back is Abigail, even though I think they would butcher him in this system and he wouldn't be very good, but I just love him, so I'd love to have him back. So Abigail is number one. I think for me, Dudley's number two. I'd love to see that character. I feel like they could go really, really overboard with some of the stupid mix they gave him, because you have parry. So for people that don't know, Dudley is built largely around the fact that his towards heavy kick is an unreactable overhead that he can combo out of. And I just think that if you give a character in this game, like in overhead that was like, yeah, Makoto's on that list too. I think she'd be super cool in this game. Who else? Who else would I really like to see? I think Necro would be kind of cool. I mean, he's got some interesting stuff. Although it'd be interesting to deal with a character where it's like kind of one of their main gimmicks is high stun, you know? Well, with the electricity and whatever. I'd like to see them give 12 like an actual sort of understanding. Also, I'm going to assume that you can just double dash here. Yeah. So stop looking for the Yoki. We found it. Just dash forward twice. Yeah, G'd be cool too. Yeah, I'm just doing it right now. Definitely can do that. This is the Yoki. Just double dash. Just double dash. Easiest stuff in the world. Okay, does he get mid-screen Oki after throw? +9 after dash. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there we go. Easiest Oki in the world. It's like Kami Oki. Drives me nuts. I mean, like, it's good for the character, you know, obviously. But as somebody that plays a character that is a little more reliant on... Yeah, I know, Ad does too. We just, like, walk back and do crap. It's like, boom, boom, double dash, shimmy. Now I have no idea what his combos are right now. I don't know what he does for combos right now. That's okay. Something like that or whatever. And if they decide they want to mash, you know, throw's gonna work. Whoops. Forgetting that I need to do sweep here. Throw beats it. But guess what? He also gets medium punch. Which is +6 on hit, so he can actually, like, +6 on counter hit, so he can actually just go into that himself or whatever. Into whatever. Again, I don't know what the heck his combos are right now. But he can do that. And then that's good too, like, if they decide, hey, so guess what, you're +1. Block after first hit. Just put him in throw range. No, thank goodness. That would have been too good. But he can still take off of a Well, I think they wanted this character to be strong. Call me nuts. I kind of think they wanted this character to be one of the best characters in the game. Feels intentional. What other knockdowns are you going to see a lot? Perhaps this? Plus 34. This was his best knockdown. Yeah, I kind of hate that as a reason because, like, they didn't have to give him 9,000 health, right? So, like, I kind of agree that, like, medium DP after Tatsu as well. I don't think he gets that. Maybe he does. But probably not from range. I think that, is that the case? Like, if you do it off of, like, a confirm, like a 3-hit, yeah, that whiffs. So, like, this always works. But that doesn't work after 3. Works after 2. So does heavy. Heavy DP works after 2. But not after 3. So if you're looking for something where, like, if you're just gonna be comfortable doing 2-hit like confirms, yeah, DP is 100% the way to go. Although, to be honest, what's the damage difference? 140? I mean, you can combo it into level 3, right? So, like, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna look at that. But no, I mean, like, they can make, you know, I mean, like, yeah, they made him strong because he has 9,000 health, but, like, they didn't have to give him 9,000 health. They could have given him 9,500. They could have given him 10k. I mean, Cammy's always had low health. Chun-Li's always had low health. You know, not in this game. So, it's not like Akuma, you know. I mean, I know it's part of the archetype or whatever. So, frame advantage after medium DP. Plus 32. Let's have her stop doing this. After heavy DP, plus 30. That's 1610. So you get an extra 100 damage. Frame advantage after sweep is plus 42. So the Oki's considerably better, I would think. But I'll bet you can do this too, if you do like... I'll bet you that works, huh? Maybe plus 8 or something. Yep. So that hits third frame. So, like, they can't perfect parry this. So that seems pretty good. I mean, they can, but they have to delay it. Right? Or that hits fourth frame, I guess. So we need something faster than that. Which we don't have. So that doesn't seem bad. Let's also trade with lights. Oh no, see, I was doing it late. So, like, I think that's pretty good Oki there. You're plus 5. You're not in throw range, but you're definitely in throw range if you just tap forward and, you know, walk forward for a frame. So that seems okay. And on hit... You're plus 8, which is crouch fierce, yeah. So you can do like that again, or that. Like if you're in the corner, that feels like it's probably what you should do. You probably go like into that or something. Plus 31. I don't know what he's going to do at plus 31. Forward dash would put him at plus 12, and you just shimmy, probably. Or hit stand fierce. Feels reasonable. I don't know. I didn't even look at like what all those jumps look like. Is this a cross up too? No. It looks like it has like a gigantic... Oh, no, it is. Okay. I mean, it looks like it should be, right? So we can always combo crouch fierce off of this. Seems okay. That doesn't look like a super great jump in. Whether we use reversal safe would be a big deal as well. Yeah. So something like... I know that what I was looking at before is, like... Because I was doing this. And this will be, like... Here. Because the main thing is if you're at least plus 23, you're safe against every wake up reversal. If you do drive rush, like you can always block in time. So... So like I can block that. So like I can bait it. You know? Like obviously, you know, if I do the heavy punch, I'm gonna get hit by the meaty. Or the DP, but he can't just DP it for free there. So there's actually some guesswork going on. Obviously, you know, stuff like that's susceptible to perfect parry. And that is too... I don't think he has anything slower than that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, plus 31. Hey, didn't we just find plus 31? It was this. It was this, right? Oh my goodness, where's the Tatsu? Because this will be 31 frames. Oh, drive reversal? Yeah. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Nope, that's not safe. What was I doing before? I was doing... That is. That's safe to drive reversal. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to do new Oki stuff. Like, I think I might even have to make a new Marisa Oki video just to go over, because I feel like the drive reversal thing is such a big deal. I mean, Akuma's gonna be super privileged too, right? Because he has the 6 frame. He has 6 frame mediums. Oh, and that's gonna be plus 10 on hit. So like, you'll be able to go like into that? Are you kidding me? So he's gonna do like... Okay, no joke, 2660? I mean, like if he does this in the corner... Whoops. Oh my gosh. My timing is terrible. Oh my goodness. Why am I so bad right now? Why can't I get this link? Like... I just can't get the button to even come out. Okay. I'm gonna cheat and just put it on punish counter. So he's gonna get... Yeah, I know heavy punch is 9 frames, and this is plus 10 on punish counter. See, that's plus 10. There we go. So let's see. That is 3,300 in the corner without spending a single thing. What does Marisa get in that same situation? Medium punches. I was doing crouching medium punch. Medium punch is +8, but I was doing crouch medium punch. What'd you say about the drive reversal change? I missed it. Like the new drive reversal, honestly, it's an indirect damage nerf, less reward for guessing the drive reversal versus DP, but you also get hit for less. Yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be really bad for Marisa. Like, the more that I look at it, I think it's gonna be really bad for this character. Okay, so what does this character get in that same context? Meterless, I think she gets this. I think that's it. I think Akuma does like 1,200 more meterless damage than she does there. Seems reasonable. I mean... for 3 bars. Okay. I must have screwed that up. There's no way. I think because I had an unpunished counter, it didn't scale, like, off a drive reversal. So let's just see. No. No, yeah, we can look at that. We can look at the meter dump version. But that's still going to be, I mean, like, ridiculous, right? Because, like... Whoops. Right? Like, I think Akuma might get more damage out of this meterless. I mean... Whoops. God dang it, I'm so not used to doing back heavy punch there. Well, I'd probably better do this, huh? Actually. Oh my goodness, where's my quad? I mean, something like that, maybe? Oh my goodness. My execution today. I mean, that's 32-32. And I burned myself out. Akuma was 3,300. I mean, like, am I missing something here? Like, I get it's a corner combo. Yeah, no, I know, that's what I'm saying. 6-frame medium is ridiculous. I was so hoping. Like, I knew it wasn't going to happen, okay? Like, it wasn't going to happen. No, just make this 6 frames. What do you think? Just make this 6 frames, huh? Surely that wouldn't be too busted if Marisa had a 6-frame medium. Surely that wouldn't be too strong. I wish this was 6 and this was 7. You're like, I don't know. But then the question is, like, what would I trade to get that, you know? Like, now granted, okay, I get it. She doesn't need to have the highest damage in every possible instance, right? Like, I understand that they buffed her damage. Okay? I understand, okay? You don't need to, you know... You don't need to send the Inquisitors my way. Like, I get it. She gets 77% without, you know, critical art. Like, I get it, okay? It just really sucks that she doesn't have a way into a heavy. I'd be fine too if they made this +4 on hit. It is, but like a lot of her Oki is just dead. I was showing this earlier, or I was testing this earlier. Yeah, that's the new combo. Was it this? So I had two of these. I was testing earlier was whether you could just... Whoops, I'm not paying attention. But what I was testing earlier was if you could just react to the charge fierce. And you totally can. So like... That's just not good Oki anymore. So you're saying, like, do this? You're saying go, like... Whoops. You're saying, like, just whiff it? You're saying, like, this? Saying, like, that? The only issue with that is if they decide, okay, like, yeah, it's going, okay. Right? Like, yes. Here, I'll show you what, I'll just do it here. So, like, I'm sure this will bait it. But if they do literally anything else, like, let's have Mariza wake up with stand heavy punch. Now, that's not gonna be fast enough. Let's do stand medium kick. Like, there, that works, right? But if I have them do anything but drive reversal here, I'm minus 11. So, like, yeah, you can bait it, but to me, the option is so stupid that I wouldn't want to do it. Can you parry the drive reversal or does it break it? Well, in that situation, you can't. Like, in general, yes, you can parry drive reversal. Like, yeah, you can parry it. You can even perfect parry it. Right? You can even perfect parry it. But in this situation, yeah, charge back heavy punch is faster. I haven't tried that one. Let me just get rid of all these. Whoops. Okay, there's charge back heavy punch. There's just regular. And there's whiffing it. So again, that's not worth it because you see... No, it's more minus. This is going to be more minus. Check it. You wake up with Fierce. You're minus 13. So... Now... There's a question to be asked, okay? There's a question to be asked about forcing people to pay attention to stuff like that is going to maybe make them more susceptible to, like, command grabs and regular throws and whatever. And I mean, I haven't tried it with everything, right? So like maybe, you know, maybe I'm dooming a little bit when I don't need to. Because one thing that was happening to me before when I was trying it, and maybe you can do like partial charge or something, and then, you know, you're not as minus or whatever. I don't know. But something that was happening to me is it's super easy if I keep my hands on neutral and I'm just gonna hit forward and drive reversal to do it. But if I'm like holding down back, it can be a little harder sometimes. But I don't know. I think this is pretty well cooked. I mean, right, like, I don't think I need to go out of my way to show that I just did it right. You know, 9 times in a row I didn't do it, and then the one time she actually charged it, I drive reversaled it, so I don't think it's that hard. Now, that being said, is everybody that you meet in ranked going to put in time to do this? No. And I'm more interested, like, if I don't do it out of drive reversal, like, if I just do, like, in a situation like this, how good is that? You know? Like if I do something like that versus... I don't want to crouch though. That'll be bad. Versus just standing there or just walking back briefly. Right? So this doesn't feel reactable to me. Again, that's to me. I don't know. But to me, this feels like it's still good Oki. Like I haven't gotten it right once. So to me, this still feels pretty good. Right? Like, to me, that feels pretty good. And then the one time I tried to react, I reacted late enough that I just got DI instead of drive reversal. So, like, it's not all dead, but... And I will probably still not care too much about this, but then there's the thought, too, like, okay... I mean, there's the idea that, well, it costs them 2 bars, right? You know, it's like, well, how much do I care? How much do I care? Because, you know, I'm up a bar, right? Like, I'm up, like, that only cost me 1 and it cost them 2. So do I really care? But on their end, are they really losing a bar? I mean, really though, it's free. I mean, from them doing it, like this, it's actually free. Because if they choose to block this, they're losing 2 bars and I'm not losing any. So like, realistically, I think like you should drive reversal that every time. If like your other option is blocking, you should drive reversal every time. Now sometimes you should parry, you know. And like there's still gonna be mix here. But I don't know. It's definitely reactable in a way that I don't know that it was reactable to most people with like a DP. Like I'm, you know, I mean, I guess it's not any different. Like, I guess if I'm asking myself the question, did I get away with doing that against people, you know, with modern DPs and modern supers? And the answer is yes, I did. So it probably won't affect anybody, you know, below like, I don't know, some MR threshold. Like for most people, they're not going to bother trying to react to it until somebody puts out a YouTube video and it shows they can react to it. And, you know, so for that, you know, that purposes, you know, I'll be scrubbing this part. Problems of the damage difference upon block TP and block reversal is huge. Yeah, but if it's a reaction, it's a punish. You know what I'm saying? So like, it really doesn't matter, because if you're reacting to the startup of this, there's no risk. It's not like, oh, but what if I'm wrong? It's like, well, you can't be. If you're doing it because your eyes see it happening, then it, like, you know what I mean? I mean, there's no risk to doing something that you know is safe. It's like if you're like, oh, this is a punish. Like, it's a punish. So. Now, you might think that, yeah, I mean, maybe people just haven't put in the work or the time or whatever, but we're going to have to figure out different Oki, I think. Because a lot of this charge stuff is not so good right now, I don't think. At least some of the classic setups that, you know, people have maybe kind of done. And I know a lot of people have been doing this anyway. You know, a lot of higher level Marisa players have been doing the crouch medium punch stuff anyway. And honestly, maybe now it's just better to do stuff like this. You know? Just like dash up and do Gladius and stuff like that. I don't know. But I do think that a lot of this stuff is not as .6HA, it didn't get a forward movement change. I don't know. That's around the same rank I am, and I love it. So I don't know. I think like, but yes, this is around the level where people are like, I don't like doing the charge Oki anymore. I still really like it. And I like it because it's a crap ton of plus frames, and I can go for command grabs and cheeky stuff and whatever. No, the change to her 6HK was this. I think I have Luke set up for it. The change to her 6HK not her 6HK, her 5HK. Her 5HK got a change. That what it does... Definitely, back heavy, definitely less reactable. Is the hurt box around her feet is smaller. So it's better at counter poking like crouch medium kicks. And it feels like a pretty significant buff. Also, Luke crouch medium kick is just much easier to whiff punish. So like you can whiff punish from like here. It's actually incredible. So you do stuff like that. I mean, yeah, a lot of my Oki stuff like this anyways, you know, and stuff like that is not getting punished. Although, to be honest, I do want to... That's not the combo I should do there anymore. I was labbing this out because the corner combo stuff is ridiculous now. Right, I think this is... Usually this is my knockdown. Usually I do this. That's a combo I do a lot. Plus 42, forward dash, and then you just kind of get the meaty charged heavy punch. What is it? It's... Oh my goodness. That maybe? No. What was I doing before? I was doing this. 47.78. I think that's not charging the last back heavy punch enough. Yeah, 48.20. So is there something you can do? 49-24. Yeah, that's the new route, I think. I think that's the new route. Not a lot more damage, but, you know, 100 more damage. Worth knowing, probably. I showed this off, like, way at the start of the stream, too, but I found, like, this really stupid specific spacing dependent combo. You gotta be, like, here. Because the new combo, for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, the new combo, because the old combo is this: charge, uncharged, boom, 55-12. New combo is that 57-72. So it does a couple hundred more damage. So that's the new combo. However, if you're in this like really specific spot on the screen, nope, that's too far away. This really specific spot on the screen where you're at the tip of that range, you can actually get a juggle off this right away. So you don't need to go into the back heavy punch first. Oh my goodness, I'm missing a quarter circle forward. What do you do there? Oh, you don't go into the towards heavy kick target combo, that's what it is. So then you just do this. Whoops. $58.95. So it's almost 8K. That is over. So with CA, that's like what? Does extra 250 damage. So 81, 82, 45. Is that right? Yeah. Indeed, it is a lot of damage. But yeah, they buffed her combo damage, which is a weird thing to do. You can get this as like a follow-up now. So like before, you would do this, right? If you landed this, you would do 6 HK, medium, and then you do whatever. We can't. The highest I've seen is like 8,700 with a Gladius trade combo. In CA, it doesn't look like there's a TOD. It doesn't look like it. I was kind of messing around with it a little bit before. We also had a super specific spacing combo before. And that was this. And I thought this was really cool when I found this, because I didn't realize how spacing specific it was. But we used to have... This was the old maximum damage combo. That was like, oh my goodness. That was super spacing dependent. I dropped the combo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer. Right? That was the old route. Was if you were able to, you could actually fit in a charged crouch heavy punch, and then you get 56.99, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of extra damage. And now that's just worse than the corner combo. Right now it's just worse than the combo you always get. There is some stuff though where like it's just one of those things where that would have worked. I just kind of dropped it, but yeah, they buffed our like our DP punish combo damage. And that's a little weird. Because if there was one thing that I thought was going to maybe get nerfed, it was, you know, combo damage. I thought there's no way that they're okay with us dealing 75% when we block a DP. And they're like, you're right, we're not okay with you dealing 75% when you block a DP. You should deal 80% when you block a DP. That's only fair. Which, to me, is wild. Because that just means that literally, if you land a punish counter throw and block a DP, like, they die. Right? Like, pretty much they just die if you have CA. Like, you make a comeback in 2 hits against every single character. And against Akuma, it doesn't even have to be a punish counter throw. Against Akuma, if you, like, just touch him. What can you give the new heavy kick target combo after EX Superman punch in the corner? Let's see. I haven't looked at this. My guess is not a lot. That's my guess. My guess is that it routes to level 2 really nicely. And other than that, not a ton. Because this uses juggle like nobody's business, actually. I think maybe you can do this, though. Because normally, you see how low they are on the wall, so you can't get the drive rush back heavy punch. So like off of this, you do back heavy punch, and then when you do it off of this, they're higher in the air, so you can do drive rush. You know, you can do a drive rush juggle. Off of this, they're too low, but you can do drive rush jab. So I think do something like that. I don't know how optimal this is. I just know it's new. And you don't have enough to extend it from there, which is a little bit of a shame. But I mean, you can get that. So like, I don't know. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. So like before, you'd maybe do this. And something like that. Whoops. That looks like maybe it just causes them to fall out of it too fast. That doesn't juggle. What about uppercut charge after Superman punch, then into heavy K? So you're saying crouch heavy punch? You're saying do something like this? You'd have to drive rush it, I guess. And then it's too slow. So you'd maybe have to do like this. Is I think what you'd have to do. Because otherwise they flip out. So I think you'd have to do something like that. Now let's look at it. Whoops. So what would you currently do? Currently the combo's what? It's like that or something? I don't know. What even is the combo? I seriously don't remember. I even made a video about this, but I just don't do this combo very much. I don't know. I know meterless it's like that, but... Something like that. I don't know. You like extend this, walk forward. It always feels like it should juggle to me. I don't know. It just looks like it should juggle. Get like, whoops, totally forgot what I was doing. Can we get like another EX Superman? There's no way. I mean, it won't like wall splat, but I'm just curious. What was I doing there? I was doing drive rush jab. I think I did see this though, right? I was doing this earlier. I don't remember if it was on stream or not. That was supposed to be crouch jab, but I suck, so it wasn't. Oh my goodness. Can't even crouch. Guy's a noob, can't even crouch. Needs a tutorial. How to crouch in fighting games. Nope, that's too slow. Probably do Gladius there. Almost certainly. It's not sure how worth it is. And plus 38's interesting. That was off medium Gladius. They should all be the same. Whoops. Totally missed it. Yeah, well that was plus 36 actually. 3774. Is that even like good damage? Because normally you just do this, right? 3749. More damage than that. Also costs more. Whoops. Okay, that might actually be kind of a nasty reset because there's no like, if you're into funny stuff, something like that might be good, right? Do like, if you're into funny stuff, this might be fun. You like, I'm missing the crouch jab there. If you do like that, no way on earth are people gonna think you're plus 13 there. Like, no way. Like, it's not good. But, you know, some people are into funny stuff. I guarantee you get command grab there. Like, no way is anybody not getting grabbed by that the first time they see it. Everybody's going to be mashing. Funny stuff? Funny stuff? No way. It's a thought. That's plus 36. But again, it just doesn't really look like you get anything better. I don't know. Call me crazy, this doesn't look that strong. What if we just do the combo? Like, I know this was always a thing, but I mean, plus 55. Is there anything we can do with plus 55? That would leave us at plus 36. Yeah, 36. It's like we could do something. Plus 28. Plus 25. Plus 26. Plus 19. Plus 13. Plus 16. I mean, we could do that, I guess. Do something like whiff, sweep, command grab. Whiff, sweep, charge back, heavy punch. And that should work by the frames. What's this? 33, so it'd be plus 22. That'd be cool. This'll work. Oh, but it actually combos, so we can't whiff it. Well, that's plus 17, actually. Hold on. I forgot, you can actually just get a juggle there. You can just do that. That actually might be okay, huh? But it doesn't here, right? Because they've used up the juggle potential? Yeah. So you like that, and you're plus 22. And for those of you that don't know, plus 22 is actually a pretty interesting frame advantage. Or is it plus 21? Now I'm questioning myself. Okay. I wish I could get plus 23. Plus 30 if I backdashed. It'd be plus 10. You just do neutral jump, you're gonna be plus 10. You just go boop, we're plus 10. That's interesting, maybe. You could also just whiff parry at that point too. Which seems really stupid, but could do it. Plus 22. Yeah, it's plus 21. God dang it. How many frames is this? 33. So if I had something that was 32, which I guarantee I don't. 31. It's the opposite direction. 42. 38. Let's get plus 17. I mean, stuff like that's okay. Just hit the reset for plus 7 too. Might be interesting. Plus 6. Plus 7. I'm wondering if it might be more worth it to go for resets now that drive reversal is like a thing. You know? Where like before you might be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. You know? I wonder if it might be more worth it to do crap like this now for Oki. It's a thought. It really feels like that should work. I mean, it doesn't, so, you know, what it feels like is kind of irrelevant, but it feels like that should work. What if I charge Gladius there? If I go like this, if I just go like... Hey, that's kind of cool. He's like drive rush there and charge heavy. I was trying to hit him with the crouch jab though. Okay, so that's not good enough. But we can maybe just do like... That certainly is a thing. I don't know, it's a thought. Not sure if it's a good thought. Not sure if it's a good thought. Any thoughts on Infold Oki? Yeah, my thought is that I need to look at it. Is it salvageable or trash? And then what's the new highest damage combo? I'll show the new highest damage combo in a second. I was just showing that a little bit ago. But Infold Oki, thoughts? So for anybody that doesn't know, this used to be plus 20. It is now plus 18. Mid-screen, the consequence of that, there's a couple. You used to be able to do Drive Rush Heavy Punch. Now they can mash out of that. However, if you've been following my channel for a long time, you might know that I didn't like that anyway because it gets completely and totally bopped by DI now, and it always has. So I've never really liked this. Because it just loses the DI really hard. You still have some options. So Drive Rush into Crouch into Stand Medium Punch still works. That has always worked. It still hits meaty, hits on the second active frame. So that'll still beat mashing. And you still get a good combo off of it, because it's like if they mash. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I haven't played this game a whole lot lately. Right, like you still get... Like you can still lock them in place with Drive Rush Stand Medium Punch. But... One, they can perfect parry it. Now, again, parry is riskier now, right? So... we'll take off DI. We'll put parry back on. So parry is riskier now, right? So like... If you decide not to go for this and they go for parry, you have forever to recognize it, right? You have absolutely forever to recognize it. You can still do, you know, you can still go into this. You can still go into command grab afterwards and all that fun stuff. If they decide to jump, you're still going to get a combo. If you do this, actually, I lied. That doesn't work mid-screen. You still can do this. You can still do Drive Rush into Stand Medium Kick. However, that'll now trade with 4 frames. And not at a range that's super good for you. So, depending on the 4 frame that it trades with, you can maybe get that. Or you might have to go into something like that, which isn't necessarily super good. It'd be great if you could do other stuff, but just doesn't reach. You should be able to sweep too if you know, for whatever reason, love that knockdown. That should work. And that's the thing. I mean, that's a hard knockdown. So like, they changed the Oki on this, right? Well, they changed the Oki on this, but that's plus 29. So like, maybe we like that. Maybe we don't. I'd have to look at it. In fact, let's look at it really quick. Yeah, I'll get to the corner stuff now too. Yeah. So in the corner, it's quite a bit worse. I love this stuff. Okay, this used to be plus 9. So it used to have the same advantage as this. So it used to be plus 9, and what you could do is you could do back heavy punch, and it would combo on hit. And on block, whoops, this is supposed to be... And unblock it with frame trap. So now we don't have that anymore. So You still get a combo on hit if you do this, because it's +7, so it'll combo into the medium punch. So you can still do this into whatever Oki you like, right? Like, you can still do boom, 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 confirm it. You know, and you still get a combo. If they, like, try to jump out, right? That'll catch a jump. So, like, if they think that you want to get greedy and do another one, you can still punish this pretty hard. Like that. And if they mash, you get the same combo that you used to get, right? So if they mash and you get counter hit, you can still do this, which is, you know, fair, whatever. However, if they block, I forgot to put them on block. Block out for a set. Rick, you heard of that mix was mixing medium punch, and full again. Yeah, and that's the part that doesn't work anymore. So this will trade now, I think, because you're +4. So if I do like that, like that'll still trade and you can still get a big combo off of it. So it doesn't actually, I mean, right? Like, so far the strike stuff's like, oh, it's not that bad. However, you're not in range of command grab anymore. Again, you used to be able to command grab them again there, and you can't anymore. Because that extra 2 frames allowed you to get, like, to here, right? Right, it allowed you to get to, like, this spot where command grab will hit instead of, you know, whiff. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Because there are still some characters that have a little bit wider of a throw box. So Marisa's one of them. So, I think the characters with wider throw box, Marisa can still get grabbed there. And I believe Honda can still get grabbed here. And I believe Zangief can still get grabbed here. Okay. And against these characters, I actually think the situation's maybe a little better than it used to be. At the very least, it's not any worse. So the reason for that is that if they choose to say mash, his Crouch Light Punch, is that his 4-framer? No. What's his 4-frame? Crouch Light Kick? Yeah. Well, that won't work. Let me do a different character. Let me just do Marisa. So, it used to be that we were +6 on block. So what would happen is, let me simulate that by having her delay this by 2 frames. Is what would happen is we would do this, and if you went for command grab, if they mashed, you would get hit in between where the armor was and where your command grab would come out. But now, against, you know, just a couple characters, if they try to mash after this and you went for command grab, the Enfold eats it. Right? So right now, it also auto shimmies. So like if they tack right away, and even if they, you know, are doing like delay tack, if they delay tack, it'll eat it. But most people aren't going to delay tack here against Marisa. Well, and actually there, I just did it. If you do it, it's kind of a timing issue, right? So like if you do it immediately, but I think this might still like be a situation though where if he mashes, like if they mash, the enfold will still hit them, right? But you can't command grab them at all. So it's like, what use is this? Well, the use is they really can't afford to man, I just wish this works, right? It used to, and it feels so bad that it doesn't anymore. But I think you'll still get a lot of people with this, to be honest with you. You don't have necessarily like the true layered mix-up anymore, but in the corner, I think you still have a way to lock them in place, right? You can still catch jump out, and you still catch mashing. Right? So like because of that, you're going to incentivize them to hold down back. And because you're incentivizing them to hold down back, I think you'll still be able to get this sometimes. And who knows? Now you maybe even get it a little bit more for the first, for the next like week or two, because people are like, "Oh, she can't do that anymore." So maybe you know what I mean. Maybe they aren't as scared of it. The other thing that this killed, though, that I do want to mention real quickly is... Ooh, never mind. Maybe this does work still. I thought they could jump out of this now, but it doesn't look like it. Let me try forward jump. I thought they could jump out of this now. Yeah. So, the other thing that kills this is if you aren't super tight on this DI, they can jump out. Or what the heck? That time I was tight. So, okay, yeah. If you're not, if it looks like if you're not super tight on the DI, they can jump out. So, where before they never could jump out of that, I think they would always get clipped in the air, unless you were like, you know, incredibly late. Other big nerf that we got was this. They changed the Oki on level 3. It's now the same on level 3 and CA, but they made it worse on both of them. So you're only plus 14 off of level 3 now, which was not the case previously. So we don't really get any good way to actually chase in here. So like... if we do this, they mash out of it. They can always DI, you know. I kind of agree it was some BS, to be honest with you. Like I think not being able to do a 65% combo into a checkmate DI, like before this was a situation that would actually occur like I think a fairly off, like, I think, you know, this would happen, like, fairly often, right? Was opponent has no super. And let's say, what would I maybe have him do, right? Like, you'd like block one thing. I need to give him a little bit less. Well, let's put him on 1. You'd block like one thing, right? And then you do this, you know, you do a combo into level 3. And then you do like that. And I forgot to... Right. I meant to put him on block after first attack. You'd like whiff punish something. Do a combo into level 3. This does 60%. And then you hit him with this. And I did the wrong thing, but you do like... You know, so that would do like 50%. And they'd be burnt out. You know, and you'd basically kill them. Like, if you touched them with anything before in the round, they basically would just die for one combo. And it wasn't really fair. So, like, it sucks that we don't really have anything anymore. We can trade with this. But depending on what you, like, what character you're fighting, you don't really get anything. I think against some characters, excuse me, against some characters, crouch jabs, you're plus enough where you're plus enough you can combo this. But now you sort of just have to play it slow here, which, to be honest, the amount of rounds that I would land level 3 and be like, he's not going to DI, and try to DI after the level 3 and then get DI'd and end up losing is definitely non-zero. So, like, it'll probably be good for me in the long run to just force myself to play slow here. You know? Like, it'll probably be good for me. But, so I think that's a big nerf. The command grab Oki's a big nerf. And then the other nerf was the Scudum armor. Right? It armor breaks now. That used to be plus 14. You'd combo into back heavy punch, into OD quad, and then you'd do that. Somebody asked about max damage combo. Let's look at that real quick. Sorry if you left. So stand heavy. So this used to be the max damage combo, or near enough the max damage combo. 55-12. Max damage combo now. Whoops. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What is going on? Okay, seriously? Can't do a quarter circle? Max damage combo now is that. It's like 250 more damage. 260, I think. There's some other spacing specific stuff where you can add like 100 or so damage onto that. But yeah, now if you have CA, you just do 8,000 damage. You block a DP and you do 80%. Right? So now you just do 80% every time you block a DP if you have CA. It is ridiculous. Like I said, I found a spacing dependent thing from like around here. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I might be too close. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to doing this TC, so I like drive cancel sometimes when I don't want to. Okay, maybe I'm still too close. Like I said, this is very spacing dependent. Whoops. Didn't hold back. You have to hit it like the very tip of the knee. Whoops. Charged it where I didn't mean to. Drive canceled when I didn't mean to. Right, this one does 58.95. That one does a little bit more damage. Then I found one earlier. I don't think it'll let me show this to y'all because it just doesn't like doing stuff like that. It says video is paused. Media gallery still paused. Okay. Where I found a combo earlier that wasn't entirely. I'm just looking at it right now. Well, that's right. Okay. And this one's actually a little bit more than that too. So let's see. Okay. So there's another one from like around here that's spacing dependent. Where you hit this up high. Maybe further away slightly. There's another one. Where you can hit this high enough. Where you can land a charge back heavy punch. But again, these are all very spacing dependent. And I think this will be fine. Yeah. But that was 58, 68. So you can do something like that too. And that does, I think, even a little less damage, but you know, it's from like it expands the range where you can get that. You know, 81% is kind of ridiculous. But for whatever reason in this game, people just don't seem to care. Combos like that in SF5, people were like, get rid of it. It's not, you can't do it. It's not allowed. It's unfair. And in this game, they're like, yeah, sure. You know what, Marisa? You don't do enough damage blocking a DP. So, that being said, I think I'm going to let it wind down for the day. I just want to thank everybody that showed up and chatted and asked questions and participated and hung out. Expect a video tomorrow for Marisa, just going over kind of where I think she is. Maybe we'll do a couple videos tomorrow. I want to do a video that just sort of is an overview over like where I think she is in season 2, just kind of initial thoughts. I want to do like an Oki video that kind of talks about how wake up drive reversal, you know, maybe affects some things. And then I also want to do a video that's like Oki stuff for Akuma. Those are probably the next 3 things that I do. Other than that, I'm going to return to the series that I was doing. There will be more Marisa stuff as always, but I want to get back to match analysis. I've taken kind of a break from that too. Please clip the new max combo, not the space compatible one. Yeah, I will for sure. I'll upload a short. I'll do that today probably. So otherwise, like I say, I want to get back to some match analysis too. I'm thinking maybe I'll just start streaming match analysis. I think that might be a little better. You kind of get to see it pre-cooked a little bit. You know, see how the sausage gets made, as it were. But I don't know. Like I said, just thanks everybody for hanging out. But you know, I've got stuff to do, so you know, as always, just have a good time.